Hello and welcome. Today we're going to learn about subordinate conjunctions. What is a subordinate conjunction? There are two different types of conjunctions. There are coordinate and subordinate. Coordinate conjunctions connect two independent sentences. So if you look at the sentence, ich lerne Deutsch und ich lese eine PowerPoint über Konjunktionen. You can connect these two sentences by using a coordinate conjunction und. Ich lerne Deutsch und ich lese eine PowerPoint über Konjunktionen. Und is a coordinate conjunction. You can still have both sentences independently by saying ich lerne Deutsch, full stop. Und ich lese eine PowerPoint über Konjunktionen. Subordinate conjunctions now connect a dependent sentence with an independent sentence. That means one part is dependent, subordinate to the other part. So if you look at the sentences again, you can say, ich lerne Deutsch, weil ich eine PowerPoint über Konjunktionen lese. Now you cannot just say in and by itself, because I learn a PowerPoint about conjunctions. So there's something else needed. You gotta say, I learn German because I read this PowerPoint presentation, right? So that's meant by a dependent clause and by a subordinate conjunction. It makes the second part of the sentence subordinate to the first one. Now importantly, the word order changes with subordinate conjunctions. Normally, we know that in German, the verb is always in second position. So you have the sentences, ich lerne Deutsch, lerne in second position, und ich lese eine PowerPoint über Konjunktionen, lese in second position. If you connect those two with a coordinate conjunction, you say, ich lerne Deutsch und ich lese eine PowerPoint über Konjunktionen. There's nothing changing about the word order, you just merely insert the coordinate conjunction. Now with subordinate conjunctions, the word order changes. Subordinate conjunctions are also called verb kickers, meaning they kick the verb to the end of the sentence. So, if you had before, ich lerne Deutsch, weil ich lese eine PowerPoint-Präsentation, you have to kick the verb lese at the end of the sentence. And that is the constant word order with subordinate conjunctions. You have V2, verb second position, in the independent first sentence that can stand alone, and you have V last, verb last position, for the dependent subordinate clause. There is a group of subordinate conjunctions, and it might be working for you to just learn this group and memorizing that the verb with these words, with these conjunctions, always moves to the end. So we have the conjunction als, when. Ich habe viel geschlafen, als ich krank war. Again, war needs to be at the end. Bevor, before. Ich war müde, bevor ich zum Deutschkurs gegangen bin. Bis, until. Ich habe geschlafen, bis mein Wecker geklingelt hat. Hat, at the end. Damit, so that. Ich lerne Deutsch, damit ich Deutsch sprechen kann. Das. Ich weiß, dass Deutsch eine schöne Sprache ist. Nachdem. Ich gehe ins Bett, nachdem ich gegessen habe. So you see the same pattern all over. The verb is in second position for the first part, the independent sentence, right? I slept a lot. I was tired. I learned German. But verb last position for the dependent clause. When I was sick. Before I went to German class. Until my alarm clock rang. So all of these sentences still need something. They're dependent. There are a couple more subordinate conjunctions. So the group is actually fairly big. So there's also ob, whether. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich Hausaufgaben machen will. Obwohl, although. Ich war müde, obwohl ich 20 Stunden geschlafen habe. seit, since. Ich war wach, seit mein Wecker geklingelt hat. Während, during. Ich lerne Deutsch, während ich Deutsch lese. Weil, because. Ich bin froh, weil ich Deutsch lerne. Wenn, if, or whenever. Ich bin froh, wenn ich Deutsch spreche. So you see, it's the same pattern all over. And that's actually all there is to know about subordinate conjunctions. You have to memorize which group which conjunction belongs to. Is it a coordinate or a subordinate? But then the magic is to keep in mind a subordinate conjunction kicks the verb to the end of the dependent clause. Thank you.